personally, I've been playing for about 12 years.
Oh, we're gonna do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 11, maybe. About 16 years. How about 15? 12.
I'll come back out. About 12. Yeah. 7 on this thing. 15. Nice. Yeah. Wow. Nice.
You guys are so good.
Oh, you have to sing? No, that is a gift. That is a gift. Mama!
Yeah, I love that song. Yeah!
Band is, we do the concert kind of instrument stuff. So, like your concert band, like all the concert stuff, that's us. You don't have to sing. It's cool if you do. There's no singing gigs. Every once in a while, we'll do a song that requires a singer, and if you can do it, hey, add a bonus. Everybody loves you. You know, that kind of thing. Good question. Yes. That's a good question. I had to break this. Oh, the pad.
That's just to protect it when you set it down during like ceremonies and stuff, so it won't scratch it.
Yeah. Yes, sir. My favorite thing about being in the band? That's a really good question. And that is actually one of the things that I've been in for about 6 years. And which means I enlisted for 4, and then I re-enlisted for another 4. And around the time that I was going to get out of the Marine, everybody hear me in the back?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got the thumbs right there. Around the time that I was getting out of the Marine Corps the first time, I was going to get out, I looked around and I decided I couldn't do it because I'm around this all week. You're around Trump? Okay. I'm around this all day long. All right, I'm around this all day long. When I wake up, I go to work. Work is band. Okay, like to put it very frankly, we try to make it sound really macho. Okay, but it's band. All right. I wake up, I go to rehearsal, I go to another rehearsal, I go to another rehearsal, and then I go to chow, which is lunch. Chow, lunch, yeah, cool. I come back from that, which is about an hour and a half. I come back from that, I go to another rehearsal, okay? And then I do some video kind of stuff, and then I go home. All right, I'm around music all day long. That's why I like it. If there's like 10 minutes out of the day where I'm not doing anything, I can walk across the hall to my drum set. I'm a drummer, I love it. I can walk across the hall to my drum set and just mess around. You know what I'm saying? I can have sticks with me all day long and just beat on stuff. Really. Everybody's like, oh, hey, good to go. Good job, Marine. You're practicing. And we're like, good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, I am. That's the reason why. Good question. Yes, sir.
How many times do you guys practice a week?
I'm sorry?
How many times do you guys practice a week?
How many times do we practice in the week? Individually or as a unit, as together, like this
Both.
group?
Both.
Both? Okay. Individual practice. There is time allotted in the day for individual practice. Okay. So like during your work day, there's time for you to practice. So you get paid to practice. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm going with that? Okay. This group practices, I think, what, like about like 4 or 5 times a week? About that. Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 times a week that this group practices. There's other small ensembles like Jazz Combo. Who likes jazz? Yeah. Okay. There are other groups like Jazz Combo. All right, that practices around the same time. Small ensembles like room quintets, brass quintets, small ensembles like that. There's ceremonial bands that practices probably about 3 or 4 times a week. A concert band we practice, a few times a week as well. So, does that answer your question?
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, yes, sir.
How are you guys like put together like as a group? We just like run together or like?
Well, no. We are all from a gigantic band, Marine Band San Diego. Okay, so we're about a. So you just want a little thing. So you saw that. You saw that.
No, right on.
I need to ask a question, so I get a little thing. We make up Marine Band San Diego. Okay, it's about 55 Marines within one band. Okay, there are 12 Marine bands across the world, all right? Most of them in the U.S. Just throwing it out there. And each band is about 50 to 55 Marines. And it's stacked like a concert band would be stacked, you know? So we have about 4 or 5 drummers, or percussionists. We have about 10, 11 trumpet holders, like one bassoon player, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 clarinets. That's how they bassoon player right there. So it's like, yes! Answer your question?
Yeah.
Very good question. It's my favorite. What made us, I'll say my last. Yes, sir. Why did you want to be a Marine? Hey, this is the last question, then we're going to play another tune. Cool? Is that cool with you guys? Thumbs up. Ruben?
Basically, if you want to make any money out of the real world playing music, there's really not much of a market for it, except for the Marine Corps. So I wanted to do this, and I wanted to get paid for it. Being honest, I joined the Marine Corps on that. Because my friend's older brother had went to boot camp and came back. It was all me and me. I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. He's like, well, we can't do it. I'm like, okay, what's it? Almost 6 years later.
Why did you want to join the Marine Corps?
For the opportunities to travel, and I tried my things in the studio, it didn't work out so well.
My grandfather was a World War II Marine veteran.
My granddad was also a Marine, and he was in Korea though. So, but mostly, being in the Marines has got me a big leg up on getting stuff done for school. I'm working towards my bachelor's right now. That was a big reason why I decided to I wanted to join because I had no career in my life. I had done the whole college thing. I had my bachelor's, and I was just sitting around at home, not making any money. And Marines can do definitely.
Sorry, Lev, why did you want to be a United States Marine?
Be a mechanic. But I went to college for a year. I first came and we like to have a good time in college. And so I did some discipline. So I joined the Marine Corps. It's been awesome.
Hey, why did you want to be a Marine?
I wanted to become a Marine because I had a lot of family members in the Marine Corps. Found a tradition. Money.
Alright, yeah, these are great. I mean, I wanted to be a United States Marine because, you know, I didn't have the discipline to go to college and then successfully get a bachelor's from college because I was, I knew that I was going to fail out, you know, because that was my mentality and I needed kind of like so I went to the United States Marine Corps, I got a little bit of discipline, and now I'm a grown man, you know what I mean? So now I can go to college and... So, hey, we're going to play another tune and start thinking more questions. These are really good questions. Appreciate it. I'm a real one.
You don't go live until like everyone else is done.
I love you.
Hearing